What's going on, guys? Your friend Siren Frost coming out with the deck profile today. Today we're gonna be doing. Now you guys see my other video of Night Rose, and I still apologize for making that video very long. It was hard for me to explain some cards without not reading them. So that's kind of what happened. So now in this deck profile, you guys are very familiar with me liking Pale Moons as a Pale Moon player one time. So here I am with an updated deck profile of Silver Thorns, and this is with the full Luquier build. So I am very happy that I got this today. So for my starting Vanguard, I'm playing the new one, Silver Thorn Beast Tamer Lolette. Lolette's ability is at the end of your the turn, you can select this unit and choose another Silver Thorn unit from your rear guard, put them to your soul, and if you do, countercharge one, and then select one grade 3 unit from your from your soul and put it into your hand. So that actually helps you out with your stride power too. For triggers, we're playing 4 Nadias, 4 Natashas, just because I really do think draw triggers are very much handy nowadays more than ever, but that's just personally me. Next we got 4 Dixies and 4 Barking Dragons. Now Dixie is a very handy card, I must say, because Dixie can, her active skill is, as long as you have a Vanguard with Luquier in the name, put her on top of your deck. Superior call one other Silverthorn unit from your soul, and this unit will be shuffled. So that's not too bad. And I also hear, guys, that Barking Dragon has received a shiny new lair to him. So if you guys have any shiny Barking Dragons, let me know in the comment sections, because I really want one. I'm missing 3. For grade 1s, I'm playing 4 Irinas, just because of her ability. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard Rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard Silverthorn in the name, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. And if you do, choose one Silverthorn goes into the soul, and the other goes to the bottom of your deck. Now this was actually gone pretty combo-y with my old Vanguard, Emily. So I'm thinking about maybe putting Emily and Lolette together, but I don't know. I heard my Silverthorns actually got top 8 in the ARG event recently, and I was very happy for whoever run that deck. Congratulations, I love you. Next, I'm playing 4 Silverthorn Magician's Colette. When this unit is placed on a rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard Luquier in the name, soul charge 1. And if that unit is a Silverthorn, add 3,000 power to him at the end of turn. Next, I'm playing 2 Clowns. Silverthorn Clowns, Cernay. Her skill is a very crafty one. I'm very surprised that Bushro can make such an awesome creature. But her other skill is, first, I'm going to read first, is Counterblast 1. And whenever a unit is called from the soul, if you have a Vanguard with Luquier in the name, superior call this unit. Now her GB8 is, put this into your soul, and at the end of the battle, this unit boosted the Vanguard. If your Vanguard has Luquier in the name, put her into the soul, and then superior call one other unit with another Silverthorn unit from your soul. So that's a little more multiple attacks. And Pale Moons are very notorious for their multiple attacks. And now to top it all off here is 4 copies of Darkside Mirror Master, because this deck does some Counterblast heavy big time. So, well, not heavy, but we got a few cards in here that does Soul Blasting, Counterblasting, so it's a lot of versatile things to think about. But Darkside Mirror Master is in here in case we do encounter some Counterblasting problems. Next for grade 2s, we're playing 4 Silverthorn Acrobat Lucamia, a Luquier, an 11k attacker. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Luquier in the name, add 2,000 power. Then her other ability is you Soul Blast. It's a special Soul Blast with Silverthorn in the name. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it. When this unit attacks, hits the Vanguard, pay the cost. And if you do, search your deck for up to 1 card with Luquier in the name, put it into your soul, and shuffle your deck. So that's where the combination of Lolette and Lucamia comes from, and get a free grade 3. Next, I'm playing 4 Clemens, because she's like a Darkside princess, and also another 11k attacker. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have Luquier in the name, add 2,000 power. And at the end of the turn, this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have Luquier in the name, put her into the soul, and then Superior Call another Silverthorn unit from your soul, and that unit will gain... Does it gain anything? Nope. It just says Superior Call another unit. So, and the sad thing to know is it can't be another Clemens. Otherwise, that combo would be broken. Next, for the last grade 2, we're playing 3 copies of Silverthorn Acute Dragon. When Acute Dragon is placed on a rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard Luquier in the name, add 2,000 power. So again, it's an additional 11k beat stick. The whole grade 2 lineup has nothing but 11k beat sticks. But the difference between those guys and Acute Dragon is Acute actually absorbs 2,000 power anytime another unit Silverthorn comes out from the soul. So that's not really a bad thing at all. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay, there you go. Okay, next for grade 3s, we actually have 3 copies of my avatar, Silverthorn, the new and improved Silverthorn Dragon Tamer, Luquier. Luquier has a new ability, and she's also now a new Stride Breaker. Her stride skill is, anytime a Silverthorn unit is called from the soul, add 3,000 power to the Vanguard. And to end the turn. I don't mind that at all. And now she also getting a new Limit Break. As from the soul. Her Limit Break for soul is a special soul blast with the Silverthorn in the name. At the beginning of your main phase, pay the cost. If you do, Superior Call this unit from the soul. You may have this unit gain 3,000 power and to end up in that turn. If you do, at the end of that turn, put this back in your soul. So, Luquier has actually gained a Magia ability without even saying the word Magia. So you know this is going to be a multiple attacker, and Luquier has always been with me since BTO7, and I misjudged her wrong completely until I found out how good she is now. Now that she's evolved into a Stride, makes it twice as better. Alright. And then finally, for the last guy for grade 3s, we're playing 4 copies of Silverthorn Marsher Dragon. Marsher's ability is, when this unit is placed on the Vanguard rearguard circle, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Select up to 3 cards that have grade 1, grade 2s, grade 3s, with different grades, and put them into your soul. And put the rest in the bottom of your deck. And then he gains 2,000 power for every unit that went to the soul. And to the end of that turn. So if you put only 2 in, you gain 4,000 power. If you put a full 6 in, that's a total of 6,000 power. So he's actually a 16k beat stick. If you choose to go up that far. But I know a lot of people don't really like doing that much. But you know what? Power is everything sometimes to some people. And the competitive players will think this deck's going to be fucking trash. Because it's all about Diablo. Because it's all about Gear Chronicle. Because it's all about these hype decks that nobody doesn't give a fucking shit about. Well, I happen to like my Silverthorns. I've loved them for a very long time. It's just there wasn't much support back then. And I'm glad they're starting to get more support now. So yeah, that is the main deck for my Silverthorn Pale Moons. Now, for grade 4s... 4 copies of Silverthorn Dragon Master Mystique Luquier. Luquier is a very simple thing. Simple thing. If you have a hard card with Silverthorn in the name, you put 2 units for Silverthorn in the name from your rear guards back into the soul charge 2 cards. Then you can Superior Call up to 2 Silverthorns from your soul. This is the combination where you get 2 Dixies and also, or 1 Clemens, 1 Dixie, or Acute Dragon, or 1 Dixie, or whatever you want to customize this. The Pale Moons are very versatile in different plays. And I think, and since with the Stride skill on Luquier, this will also help you gain 6,000 power if you're summoning out 2 units. That's 3,200 attack right there. Or 32,000. Sorry guys, I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh! Metamorphosis right now. Next, we're playing 4 copies of the cross-stride version of Luquier, Silverthorn Dragon Master Venus Luquier. Luquier has an ability that is quite simple. You Counter Blast 1, and you flip a Personal Blast 1 copy of Venus Luquier from your G-Zone, turn your face up. And then, you Superior Call, you choose 1 Silverthorn unit from your soul, Superior Call to a separate rear guard. Then, when Luquier attacks the Vanguard, you select up to 2 silver thorns from your rearguard circles, put them into the soul, and then she gets +1 critical. And if you get another critical on top of that, you're going to do a 10-time amount of damage. Now, I'm thinking about putting this into a 12 crit deck, but I figure draws will not hurt in the slightest. Next, we got 2 Dragon Master Amandas, because when she attacks the Vanguard and it hits, you may soul charge 1 card and select up to 1 unit with 1 unit from your soul and superior call it, and add 2,000 power. And at the end of turn, it goes back into the soul. So this can actually help you get your Magia a little bit out. We're having a little bit of Magia action without even knowing. I played 2 Janets. Her ability is you catalyze 1 and choose a card, one of your rear guards, and put it into your soul. When his unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, pay the cost, and if you do, choose a card from your soul, call the rear guard, and the unit gets plus 2,000 power until the end of turn. If you call the unit with a Magia, soul charge 1. So when I get my Hari deck, she's gonna go actually in that deck, but she's only a temporary vessel. And plus, Amanda and Janet are 2 fire and ice. So who doesn't love that action? And next, I'm playing 4 copies of Jester Dragon, Jester Demon Dragon, Wandering Dragon. When Jester Dragon is called to the Guardian Circle, you soul charge 1 card, and you select 1 unit from your soul and it's called to the Guardian Circle. So in this case, if you have a 10k shield within the soul charge 1 and superior call Barking Dragon or Dixie, or Lolette, in case you want to go that far. And then it will add the most amount of shield you can get. Now, this is all kind of all the Genas I have at the moment. I don't really have Kimberly, which is a Generation Break 8. I'm still going to try to get some Fires Collection stuff, but just it's a slow kind of process, especially when we owe people a shit ton of money, which sucks. So anyways, guys, that concludes the Silver Thorn deck profile of my upgraded Luquier Avatar deck. And the main deck that I've always loved ever since I first saw it on GBO7 or BT07. So anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below and let me know what you guys think about this build. And as always, there will always be a full deck list down in the description down below. Go ahead and check it out. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, thumbs up for it, show some love to your fellow Pale Moon players, and all those and all the shindigs that come with the gigs. So anyways, guys, I love you all, and thank you guys for your support, and sticking by me for this long, crazy-ass journey. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video sometime. Be sure to be yourself, play how you want to play, and just keep on rocking. Love you all, guys. Bye.